Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
roll call. James,
Here.
Tom,
Here.
Cecil,
Yes.
Blake,
Yes.
and John and Janice are absent. Yes, thank you. Approval of minutes. Anybody have any questions or comments? Not, then I'll entertain a motion.
I move that we approve the minutes from the June 13th, 2023 Basel Planning Commission.
I'll second.
All those in favor, James,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Cecil,
Yes.
and Blake,
Yes.
and I vote yes. Anybody have anything to declare about communications or disclosure of anything?
No.
Planning director's reports.
Good evening, Planning Commission. It's nice to see you. We have two items on this agenda this evening. Neither of these items require public hearings. The first is for a one-lot plat. That plat is replatting an existing lot, but to take in an additional side yard. Cameron will go over that a little bit more extensively, but again, no public hearing item. There is an extension of a sanitary sewer easement along the front of that lot. And then the other item is for a site plan renewal. Site plans are, of course, approved for 1 year, but they can receive a 1-year extension. So we have had a request for that. Other than just continuing to go through the code and make some modifications, we've got some modifications that will be coming to you all here at the next planning commission, or maybe in October, depending on how we're able to get those through. But some good code amendments, I think. I'm excited about them. But and then we've got some development stuff in the hopper that we're excited about bringing forward in the next few months. So we've got some action taking place. But other than that, I don't have anything. I'll turn it over to Cameron.
Okay, item 5, PFP 003-223, final plat for 4021 North 141st Street, Falcon Lakes, Ski Estates.
Good evening, Commissioners. Agenda item number 5. This is the request for a final plat for Nietski Estates at Falcon Lakes. This application was brought to us from Atlas Land Consulting on behalf of the Nietski family. I apologize if I'm butchering that pronunciation. This applicant is requesting approval of a short form plat. This is located in the Falcon Lakes subdivision, lot 85, which is the address for 4021 North 141st Street, is a pre-existing lot. And this lot was platted in 2003 with the Falcon Lake second plat. And this application is requesting to add an additional 0.25 acres onto an already existing 0.3 acre lot. This would bring the lot total to just over half an acre at 0.55 acres. As you can see with the surrounding land use, it is mostly residential. There's vacant land to the south and the golf course is located to the east. There's no floodplain located on this parcel, and there will also not be any new utilities or services for this location. Lot 85 already has direct access onto North 141st Street, so no new access points will be being proposed with this application. Again, this application does not require a public hearing, but staff would just like to reiterate that this is simply just adding additional acreage onto an existing lot. The owner has been maintaining that 0.25 acres just to the south of his lot, which is currently under ownership of Mr. Marty Strife. And additionally, the owner is not proposing to add any additional structures on this lot at this time. And then staff would recommend approval of case number PFP-003-23. Now I'll stand for any questions.
Yeah, who'd you say the current owner is?
Marty Strife.
Okay,
Mhm.
and he's the president of Deb's Dread, right? Or Falcon Lakes.
Yes.
I mean, I'm in the wrong city. So basically, he owns the land anyway,
Mhm.
and he just wants to add it to. I
Yeah,
assume his
so-
principal residence
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah, so Mr. Strife does own that area to the southern portion, and the current homeowner of that lot has been maintaining that area.
Okay,
Does the applicant wish to speak?
I think maybe get a little point of clarification.
You want to go to the podium?
Yes. Marty Strife, I actually own Falcon Lakes Golf Course, but the applicant really, and be clear, the owner of the property, Falcon Lakes Golf Club LLC, which I am. So, if I may point here, this is hole number 5, so all this ground is golf course property. And what I frankly didn't even realize, we just marked and surveyed all these lots because they were done it 22 years ago. We had a Kansas State Amateur Open 2 weeks ago, so we were making clear all our property boundaries. I didn't even realize, and Nedinsky's have been using it for 14 years, which is fine. So it's of no use to us. It benefits, this is Paul and Kathy Nedinsky that own this lot. So as just to describe, this is about 0.32 acres. Falcon Lakes Golf Club would be selling them about 2 acres to add to their lot. And it's of no use to us. There's actually a drainage that comes through here, so we just cut off a line. We sell from the drainage area down south to that area. That as a clarification.
Any other questions or comments?
No.
Would anybody like to put forth a motion?
Madam Chair, I make the motion to approve case number PFP -003-23.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor, James,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Cecil,
Yes.
Blake,
Yes.
and I vote yes. Motion passes. Item number 6 is PADM -007 -23 extension request for approved site plan PSP 002-22 for lot C15 on Pinehurst Drive.
Yes, thank you. This is case number PADM 007-23. This is a request to extend the approval of a site plan for 1 year on on lot C15 of Pinehurst North. On July 12th, 2022, this planning commission approved a site plan. Per our zoning code, site plans are only valid for 1 year unless construction has begun and building permits have been pulled. That has not happened to date. Mr. Always butcher his last name.
Yeah, it's hard.
Mr. Comparato, thank you, has requested that the planning commission consider extending this for a year. He is aware that year will be backtracked to July 12th. It won't be a year from today. It will be a year from the date that it expired. He's not asking for any deviations or any sorts of changes to the site plan or anything. He just wants the existing site plan as it is to be extended for the approval. He does understand that this is a one-time approval. There are no allowances for an additional approval. He will need to pull permits and construction needs to begin prior to July 12th, 2024, or he will need to submit a new site plan. Staff recommends approval of this request, and I'll answer any questions that you may have.
Is there a reason why he's had such a long delay?
He didn't say necessarily other than, I think what everybody kind of says, development's really expensive right now. It's kind of difficult to get things mobilized, but he hasn't said anything specific other than just very general things such as that.
Any other comments or questions? Okay, would anybody like to put forth a motion?
Make a motion that we approve case number PADM 7 23. It's a request to extend approval of the site plan for lot C15 Pinehurst North for 1 year until July 12th of 2024.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, all in favor, James?
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Cecil,
Yes.
Blake,
Yes.
and I vote yes. Motion passes. Open agenda, it looks like there is none. Reports from committees, there is none. Development reports.
Yes, thank you. We have picked up in the building permit over the last 6 weeks or so. We've got 40 building permits in. 3 of those are multifamily residential. You can see that in 2022 at this time, we had 36 single-family residential. Sorry, I should be clear. We have 40 single-family residential permits. We have 3 multifamily, so 43 permits in total. So we're excited about that. Definitely moving in the right direction. So other than that, I don't have anything to report.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Any
I'll
second?
second.
Okay, all those in favor, James?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Cecil?
Yes.
Blake?
Yes.
And I vote yes.
Thank you.
Meeting adjourned.
Efficient.